Hi there. So I like to stretch my paper. I've cut this paper to size. I've got a board I like to do it with. You can see I've done it loads and loads of times. If I could make a career out of this, I seriously would have done by now. Anyway, so this is the stuff I use. It's like gum strip or gum tape. You wet it on that side with water. There's my water. Hope you can see that. I've kind of taped that little tray to the desk. And basically, I've pre-cut these, so I don't bother to wet the paper, the cartridge paper, because when it dries again after having been painted, it all contracts and it just goes nice and flat, which I really like. So here's my method. I use a sponge. I should imagine everyone would have one of those, or I use a big sort of brush, but I find that the brush puts a bit too much water on it sometimes. Definitely don't lick it, like I used to do with paper chains. I used to love that once upon a time, but not anymore. So I hope you can see this well enough. I've kind of positioned that piece of paper roughly. Oh, I just moved it, which is really clever, but hey, part of it. So what I do, I just kind of like press that onto there, just quite firmly, just make sure that it's picked up water all the way down, and then put that into place, half on and half off the paper. Try and get it, you know, relatively parallel, level with the edges, just because it's neater like that. Just like to make sure it's going down okay. It's like not kind of lifting up. Otherwise it's just a bit frustrating. Right, so one of the thinner ones, narrower, or thinner, shorter, let's say, that's a better word. So there again, half on approximately. Try and get it relatively parallel, like that. Press down. I think that's okay. You see it, it'll expand the paper a bit around the edges, but that's not a major issue. So I'll show my culture here with a little bit of classical music in the background. Do quite like it though. There. Oops. That's done. See, it's a little bit lumpy there, a little bit lumpy over there, but that's okay. That'll just should flatten out okay. It doesn't always go absolutely perfect, but for the kind of work that I'm doing on this, it doesn't need to be perfect. There. Done. How about that? Nice and simple. And that is that. Now, if I wanted to speed up the drying time of this, what I'll do is just get my trusty hair dryer and just give it a little blow around the edges, that's all. But that's only if I really want to speed it up. Otherwise I just leave it on the side until I'm ready. So you can just do this. And so on, just to speed it up. Okay, so that's a nice simple thing. You'll need the board. Of course you'll need a board. This is A2, which is approximately 2 foot by 1'6", or 60 by whatever that is, 40 or 45, something like that. Right, so there you go. Hope that's of use.